Oh, welcome back to more Minecraft. Hello, Space Pickle. Hello, Error. Hello, Sergeant Sunshine. Thank you for that lurky streak. Hello, Mosier. Oh, thank you for that sub, Space Pickle. I appreciate it. Also, got my Mio in my Pontiac glass. Mosier, you were right. DJ, hello, welcome on in. I had a very successful appointment-full Monday, and I'm gonna end up, it looks like, with reading glasses and with regular glasses. MGAT, hello. I happen to have two pairs of the only frames that have ever fit me properly. It's not these. It's not these. It's not these. It's these thin ones that I used to wear all the time. I've got two of these. They're wide enough for my gigantic melon, and they're extraordinarily comfortable for me. Child here, not a beverage. Mosier, what? No, beverage is here. Beverage is here, Mosier. What are you talking about? DJ says, I am an exhausted potato. Well, DJ, I hope that you regain your energy and eventually possibly become French fried. No? No? Okay. I couldn't listen. Anyway, Space Pickle had a beverage too. Yeah, Space Pickle has a Sprite. That's a beverage. DJ's just giving me the glare because he speak French. Anyway, Mosier, why don't you have a beverage? Oh, because you have a child there. You don't have a beverage. See, it's almost as if the child is preventing you from giving full context to the things you're saying. So strange. So, yeah, I'm back on... I got there. It's true. I did get there. So, back going to therapy regularly. Unfortunately for many in my life, the therapy will not prevent the puns. And I went to the eye doctor and I got my eyes dilated. Or dilated, however that's pronounced. I don't know, but the irises went big, and I had all the light sensitivity and the inability to focus on letters that I generally have with migraines, but without the migraine. Izzy says, how about dyed purple? What about... No, not my eyes. My eyes were not dyed purple, although I'm probably going to paint some purple onto one of these two frames because they're exactly the same. And for me to be able to tell them apart, I think I'm going to do some purple paint on one of the frames. I don't know what epilated is, Mosier. What color is lated? I don't know what color is being late. Izzy? What is it? Chartreuse? Mauve? Space Pickle says, just saw some people solve migraines by putting hair claw clips on their eyebrow. Unfortunately, I am without eyebrows. So your eyes were dyed chartreuse? They were not, Izzy. Your face is an ocular nerve, Space Pickle. I am of the opinion that the ocular nerve should remain within my skull. DJ says, I put Tiger Balm on my migraine. I haven't tried Tiger Balm in ages. Though lately, I've had a lot less migraines. So, just no Tiger Balm in your eyes? No, Mosier. No, what? No. Why would you put Tiger Balm in your eyes? That's not even going to dilate them. That's just going to burn. DJ says, Tiger Balm on the nerves that are inflamed. How do you know which nerves it is, though? Honest question, not being shitty. Honest question. How do you figure out which nerves are causing the migraine? Izzy says, Tiger Balm, your ears, nose, and throat. That'll help. Oh, no thanks. Cranky. Hello. You just know that's where it hurts. Oh, okay. So with me, it's always sinuses. It usually starts, it's almost always related or starting at the sinuses or in the back of the neck. So, Mojo says, sufficiently distracted from migraine with tiger balm in eyes. Oh no. Oh, that's awful. Oh no. That's so bad. That's so bad. DJ says mine are back of the head where the ocular nerve attaches to the nervous system. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Izzy says the tingling sensations tell you it's working. Those sensations don't sound like they're tingling, Izzy. You put tiger balm in the eyeballs and that's excruciating. That's what that is. That's like blindness. Mojo says don't knock it. Hi, Squishy. Save me. Hello, Squishy. Squishy, they're telling me to put tiger balm in my eyes. DJ says top of the cervical, the big bumps for the neck. Yeah, I know. Right? Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm pushing that on my head right now. I know exactly what you're talking about. Squishy says, I'm not telling you to put tiger balm in your eyes. Good. Thank you, Squishy. Squishy's got my back. Also, DJ does as well, because DJ is saying to put it on the nerves. That's inflamed nervous system. Gotcha. That is good knowledge to have, DJ. Thank you. Mojo says some dudes on college put it on their junk. You could try that instead. I'm not in college anymore, Mojo. He says, I'm sure we could hear that shrill cry all the way in Lansing. Maybe. Squishy says tiger balm on the forehead. Yeah, for me it would be like here and here where my sinuses do the thing probably. Space Pickle says the hair claw thing is real. I believe it's awful. It's awfully weird, Space Pickle, but I believe you. Mojo says those dudes put it on nerves too. That's DJ says, yeah, you don't put it in the eyes. You put it on the head. Yeah, DJ, they're just trying to give me pain. More pain rather than less pain. Because they're my friends. Oh, I'm missing a Squishy comment, I think. Oh, I'm sure it'll come back up later. Cranky says, Tiger Balm sounds like Ben Gay with good marketing. It's kind of, yes. You've never seen Tiger Balm, Cranky? Izzy says, trust me, if your eyes and junk burn, your headache won't bother you anymore. Wow. Wait a minute. Now... Where did I miss a Squishy comment? Hold on, I wonder if it'll let me click through. Where'd it go? There it is. No, it's not going to let me do that. Okay. Twitch is being Squishy Mythic. It seems that way. Meerkat did what accident? What did Meerkat do accidentally? Cranky says, nah, I haven't. I had to Google it to see what you were talking about. Oh. Maybe it's regional. Put Tiger Balm in there. Oh, no, that actually happened? Meerkat did? Oh, no. It's like when I accidentally rub my eyes after chopping up ghost peppers or scorpion or whatever the hell. I'll have washed my hands several times. I'll have, handled other things. I'll have all there is, and then I just do a little bit of this. And it's like fire. Well, it's not on purpose, Izzy. Anywho, let's play. let's play multiple times. They're infamous for it. DJ says Meerkat will inevitably put Tiger Balm in their eye by forgetting that they used it and still have some on their hands. Yeah, like me and the peppers. Like me and the peppers. Izzy says, Skippy, that is why I wear gloves when cutting hot peppers. There is safety gear for that stuff. That sounds... I don't know. That seems weird, Izzy. I don't know about that. Alright, so let me show you guys... Well, I did a little bit of deconstruction in here. I highlighted the signs. I did some work on the signs here. And as you guys may have seen in the Minecraft channel, Moser says, maybe next time Tiger Balm in the eyes instead of No Man's Sky. Oh no. Izzy says, you're weird. That's true. Meerkat says, how am I getting in trouble? Usually I have to be here for that. Meerkat, the conversation is Tiger Balm in the eyes. Squishy says, nitrile gloves are good for more than just the kitchen. Get what I'm putting down? Oh my. Oh my. Izzy says, so my sign is gone? Hell yes, that sign is gone. So, I did some work in here. Just a little bit. I moved the storage back to the back area, and we lit up all of the signs so they're easily legible, no matter how far back they are. I kept the same organization system that was here before. And then there's, of course, more room here. I went with enhancing the... I added a bit to the nether fencing, the nether block... nether brick fencing that they had in a couple of spots decoratively. I used it to support the ceiling, which is sort of what they were doing. I changed the cobblestone fence to more nether brick fencing, and I included one of the lanterns. I got rid of the weird... there was a thing that went vertically from here all the way up to there, and I didn't like it, so I got rid of it, and I did other stuff instead. And I like I sort of caged that sea lantern. We've got the ring of prismarine around, and an archway of prismarine brick, because we are still underwater. I changed out the diorite blocks for these walls for some stone brick with some decorative chiseled stone brick in there. I added nether brick into the spot. Oh, hey, Izzy, welcome on in. I added nether brick to the coloration on the wall. Also, there's an Izzy, woo! Ow! Stop hitting me. This is the original pattern of the floor in here. So I wanted to. So what I did, I rebuilt the sandstone, because I thought the sandstone was too bright, and I mirrored the floor in the main room for the balcony. But it's a half circle version instead of a full circle version. Tiger Balm on the junk, but not in the junk. That'd be crazy. Mosier, why? Mosier. See, I did that, and then we've got more support beams. It's these four, so that's pretty symmetrical. I wanted to keep the symmetry a bit, and you could see the sea lantern is sort of caged in the nether brick fencing, which I thought looked pretty neat. And then I did the floor, because the floor was unfinished. So yeah, this is, and I'll show you guys from the outside how it looks from the outside. Do I have, no, let's put the turtle helmet back on. So this is what it looks from the outside, looks like from the outside. So yeah, I like how that turned out. So now, what I started doing after that, because apparently I cannot be stopped, I started dismantling the way too short floors in here with some axes. The first level, I've gone through a couple of axes so far. And we need to finish that, and then I have more plans. So let's make a couple more, or at least one more axe. Just a stone axe should be fine. We don't need it to last. I'm gonna need another stick, so I need some more. See, I brought in all that dark oak, so let's use that. That's the only drawback to this stairway, is how thin it is. I'm not sure how I feel about that part. Let me just make another axe. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of this, actually. I think that the flooring just gave it a very warm vibe. And I like the coloring. I'm learning from Izzy, slowly but surely, on how to make the walls less samey. Yeah. So, and I'm trying to incorporate some of the original design elements of the place. So other than the Tiger Balm situation, how's everybody's day going? And is the audio of the game coming through? I have it turned down a little bit on my side. You make them less samey by making them different. Yes, thank you, Mosier. Jesus, you're on a tear today. DJ says, first day back in the office, I'm so dead. Oh no, did you have proper caffeination? But you did say you were potat. So you are tired potat. Which, Space Pickle says, still recovering, sound effects are quiet but there. Alright, let's turn the sound effects up a little bit. You had proper caffeination. Good, good, good. I'm still recovering from the cold. Did you guys get hit by a cold snap? Or did you have a cold? You had influenza. Ugh, that is not fun. That sucks, and I am sorry you had to deal with it. If I had an option, I would vote for you to not have that. It's been going around. Yeah, here too. Very much here as well. Two to 3 days of fever, cough, and so much mucus. Oh. Yup. I had a milder strain a couple weeks back where I had a slight fever, and I had a scratchy throat, but it didn't develop into a cough. In Monkey League Mega, he had a pretty bad cough, but for both of us, it lasted over a week. And he refuses to ask for medicine 99.9% of the time. But with this stuff, he was like, no, I'm taking give me the medicine. Whatever you got, I'll take it. Apparently built different did not apply. And that's good that he was able to make that decision and didn't get caught up in some macho nonsense. So instead of 3 cramped floors, now we have a very large open main room. It would just travel the spiral, collecting the goodness. Okay. First things first, I want to replace the outside granite blocks with prismarine blocks. So much room for activities, right? Exactly. That's not what I wanted. I want... it is... Where the hell? Acacia. Space Pickle's favorite wood of all time. He will never live that down, ever. And then oak. Yeah, and I think I added more brick stairs to... Yeah, I did. Okay, because there were some brick stairs. Oh, I need to grab some prismarine brick. Poor Space Pickle. Yep. That's okay. Oh, and I did the... Because I wasn't going to end up moving the lights here, but I wanted more than just that single step in the middle. It looked... I didn't like how it looked. I created some bent stairways on the edges to sort of point towards the center from whatever angle. It looks more orange on your screen than mine. What does? And how would you know that? I will not be filling it with chickens. That is hilarious and possibly a brilliant idea, Mosier, but I will not be filling it with chickens today. Why is there a sign up there? Wait a minute, Izzy, god damn it. Oh no, that's not a sign, that is the painting. Okay. I thought Izzy was doing like a pantry raid sign again. It wasn't her fault. I retract the statement. Space Beagle says it looks more... Yeah, what looks more orange on my screen? Yeah, this time... I'm admitting that, Izzy. It was not your fault this time. This time. And only this time. Just, you know, letting in the ocean. Letting in the big old lake. Like you do. You get back here. You get back here. Why is stone floating? Why is granite floating? Alright, is that the only... This bunch of jack-o'-lanterns that need to be replaced? And then just the border on the edges needs to be replaced. Okay. Well, let's get to that. These dolphins are noisy. Hello! Would you... Mouse... Why did you... Mouse, why? No, my... Search your heart... What the hell? Is it... Are we talking about my Mio Space Pickle? Or do you mean the jack-o'-lanterns? Also, color balancing is your thing, not mine, my friend. God bless it, dolphins. Stealing my shit. No. Fine. Do. Acacia. Seems weird. I mean, you would talk about that because it's your favorite wood from your favorite area in the game. So, I could see how that came up, you know what I'm saying? Some call me impossible to deal with as a friend. They may be correct. Logs in to make your dome leak. Oh no! Oh no! Not my dome. Okay. That's that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Listen, Space Pickle, I'm already making the dome leak. You know, this might be easier from the inside. Maybe. Or I might just get pushed away. Let's find out. Why did I pick up a sign? Where did that sign come from? Alright, anywho. Have you been working remotely since the holiday break, DJ? Is that why today was the first day back in the office? Ah, nice. All right, let's see if I missed any on the outside from doing it that way. Probably did. No, I did not. Very nice. Very nice. And also, we had 25th to the 5th off. Yep, we had 25th to the 5th off as well. But I also took I think we may have had actually 24th to the 5th off. But I also took off the beginning of that week, so I could just have the full 2 weeks. And boy, did that help. That was such an amazing refresher. I desperately needed that. Izzy says lava is hot. Oh no. Poor Space Pickle. Is Space Pickle dying in lava? Is that what's going on? So I was supposed to go back on the 5th, but took the day off, then worked from home oh, because of the flu. Because of influenza. Right. The first day in, lots of stimuli. Gotcha. Generic says Minecraft in the new age of Hightail? Yeah, why would I switch to Hightail when I already have Minecraft at home? Hi, Generic. Welcome on in. Izzy, did you go bothering Cool Eagle's Discord again? Not that I'm complaining, mind you. You're still a bit stuffed, DJ. I'm just sleeping so much. Yeah, I can relate to that. Izzy says, no, generic came of their own accord, but happy to see him. Exactly, agreed. Lots of 10 hours of sleep. I mean, so I have sleep apnea, so I'm already doing that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, flu made it happen more often. For sure. Can relate. I may have to go make more prismarine bricks. This is a little bit silly. Oh, I know where the sign came from. The sign came from over here. Oh no! That got rid of the glowy bit. I'm gonna have to re-glow all of these signs. Fine, fine, fine. Cannot be helped, I suppose. Generic says, I live to haunt Skippy. He says, honestly, I'm having a hard time making it to 10 p.m. Well, if you have to go crash out, if you have to go just do the snoozing, go do the snoozing, DJ. Don't stay here on our account. Take care of yourself. It's like required and shit. That's interesting that that's down there. I do need to go make more prismarine brick. Fun times. All right. So let's go and do that. This is not the correct way to do that. Also, if you guys weren't here last time, we finished redoing this one room as well. I think it's a big improvement as well. After we finish redoing the main room, I'm going to work on the hallways. And then the big hallway back. And then, at the end of it, the house, the little cabin that caps the area. Caps the entrance. Generic, how you be, my friend? How's shit going in your world? House? No, an in-law suite, right? DJ says, I sometimes watch the stream in bed. So, listen, you can't set me up like that, DJ. Don't know why you guys put up with me. DJ says, listen! Generic says, I live in Florida and date someone with opposite politics. It goes oddly well. Nice, Generic. I am glad that your relationship is surviving. Jesus says, I was going to say I'll just bring you to bed. I wouldn't be averse. I wouldn't be against it. Anyway. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Jesus, but you see how I tried to lessen the situation there. Nope. I did not did not see that. Nope. Nope. I didn't see it at all. Squishy says, Skippy, you're welcome in my bed. Excellent. Cuddle time activate. I would, given the option, I would cuddle either of you without hesitation. Squeeze says, no, wait, that's not true. You're welcome in a bed I share. Ah, yeah, listen, you can't just be making unilateral decisions like that. If you're sharing it, you have to get the okay from everybody involved. Space Beagle says, my bed's warm too. Dueling CPAPs. I'm not coming to your bed, Space Beagle. You have tried so many times. Where was I even going? Oh yeah, here. I'm already where I want to be. Okay. Whee! Izzy says, but he'll share a bed with Kegel. We said that was against my will. That was against my will, Izzy. CPAP yeah, CPAPs for the win. CPAPs are fucking great inventions. I use mine every day. Eating fish on a train. Kev says he hates his. Kev, is it just not the right one for you? Like, is it a mask or a configuration issue, perhaps? Space Beetle says I had to figure out my own settings, Kev. Yeah, I spent 6 months throwing my mask across the room at night because I would literally tear the mask off while I was sleeping because it was the wrong mask, and they went through like 4 masks before we found one that worked. By the way, awful sounds incoming. You're trying a new mask soon. That's good. That's good. Just gonna go over here and... Oh, there's only one stack left. Then I should build it. I should make more instead of just taking it. So I need those guys. Okay. There's so many in here. We're just gonna take all of the things. Those guardians are the worst. They will never not be the worst. They're just so bad. I hate them, Precious. As he says, not as bad as a ton of Endermen dying at once. No, I'd prefer the Enderman dying to this sound, without hesitation. I don't know why I'm carrying all this stuff. I should have emptied my inventory before I came out here, but I didn't. Yes, Space Pickle, you built this aqua farm. Don't think I don't see what's happening. Izzy says you may want to empty your inventory. Thank you, Izzy. You're switching to an F30i. I don't know what that is. Alright, almost a stack. That's perfect. Exclamation point helping, right? Space Beagle says, I'm relieved to see it used. It was an unbelievable amount of work. I bet it was. I mean, it goes up a long-ass way. You guys hollowed out a guardian farm and then trapped the spawn point. Somebody ate most of the cake, too. But yeah, so these guys are worth a significant amount of XP, and they drop... Hold on, I'll show you what they drop. They drop this stuff. And it's raw and cooked cod because there's fire stuff going on in there somehow. But I find the sounds just on just Space Pickle did all that. I thought Peter helped with that as well. I'm happy to be wrong, though. Also, doesn't helping... Is that not a command in the... Is that not a Nightbot command? Can someone do exclamation point? No, you got it. Oh, it's denied. That's what it is. Yeah, I like using it, Space Pickle, but I also don't want to leave nothing for the next person. And since the chunk isn't active, it's not going to be actively filling with stuff. So... That's the one, and I'm definitely, like, I need, if I'm gonna, like, I could idle in there with the volume all the way down. That is an option to get that all refilled. Hello, zombie and chicken. See that zombie picked up the raw chicken just instantly? The zombie's got grabby hands. You did it with machines. Oh, you built redstone machines to do it, Space Pickle? Hello, turtles. Hello, turtles. Yeah, they went back and forth lower and lower to clear the water. Amazing. Amazing. Did you have a turtle helmet? Because I find that turtle helmet really helps working underwater. Turtle helmets are kind of the best, is what I'm trying to say. Because you had to build the sides, right? You had to build the sides first, or did you just use, like, sand? No, just a regular one with respiration. Got it. Yeah, the turtle helmet has, yeah, respiration 3 and aqua affinity. Also, it looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I worked a little bit more on filling in some of the coastline, but I'm not quite done yet. Let's go back. Where's that? It's probably on the inside. TJ says, I'm an on how much construction you have. Me? Or Space Pickle when he built that thing? Just overall in the world. Well, it's been around for, what, 11 years. So it's had a significant amount of time for that to happen. But thank you, DJ. The compliment makes... I accept your compliment. Thank you. You're not... Are you into Minecraft? DJ, I can't remember. You play a bit. Well, you are welcome on the server whenever you like. You are definitely the kind of person that would be able to follow the simple be a good neighbor rule. There we go. And done. We need to put that... No, that sign just goes out. So eventually we'll have a sign there. And then now we need to replace the lighting. Which hopefully I won't need to go back to get more of. Stone. Let's drop off a bunch of this. Stone, buttons, nether items. Drop off the granite. Miscellaneous goes on the other side. I think I logged in before. I'm just lost. Ah, gotcha. Well, if... Again, not trying to push, so if I'm pushy, please let me know. I don't mean to be pushy. If you do want to hop on and and want some help or just someone to chill out while you make sense of things, just, yeah, hit any of us up. I'm fairly certain I can speak for everybody when I say we'd be happy to play. Where's light? Where's light? Brick. Light. There we go. So much teleport. Yeah, that's true. Generic says hit Skippy with your best up. What? What does that mean? Or fleet? What are you... what is happening? Generic, what do you even mean? Why is DJ crying? What is happening? I want to go to mob drops. There. Food. We'll put that chicken in there. Izzy says, I'd be happy to go through it in a way to help make the teleport stuff make sense so you can navigate better. Also, if you go to ismyhouse.net:8100, I think that'll give you the overland map. Dirt. Generic says, I am arc rating. My brain is bots and humans danger. Gotcha. Gotcha. I figured the arc would be done with at this point, but no. I see that it is not. DJ says, I will take you up. I'm not a fan of playing alone in big, dark constructions. All right. Cool, cool. Now, if I've got stuff going on, I will tell you, but I will do my best to make time. And then I will probably make awful, awful puns, and it will be great. Oh, the one thing I went in there to get, I didn't pick up. All right, here we go. Yep, gonna have to make another axe. Rude. Mosier says, how about a fan of getting trolled in Big Dark Construct? No, Mosier, that's just you. You did the resets of fun times. Nice, Generic. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I know that when that game is like in fashion with the rest of the... Oh, there's some stuff up here. That they are, with the Cool Eagles group, I know that they very much enjoy it. Or have enjoyed it, rather. See, now, if the roof was at that level... Or the roof slash floor. So that may be the level I put it at. Because these were actually one level up. And that's just silly. That's just plain silly. Oh, rude. Oh, and then there goes the other glowy sign. Have any of the trees grown? Nope. Of course, this sand hasn't taken over this last square yet either. Or the sand, the grass. DJ says that's better than alone and hearing the sound of monsters in the distance. Yeah, there's some spoopy stuff going on in the background and in the music in this game. It can get pretty spoopy pretty quickly. Space Pickle says we do so much lighting up that monsters are almost a historical artifact. Mojo says underwater trees almost as funny as underwater chickens. Almost. Generic says, I didn't watch enough of these Minecraft streams, lol. You building Rapture? No, so what I've been doing is finding abandoned structures from the days of yore on this server and sprucing them up. Rebuilding them, redecorating, trying to improve them to make them more useful and more fun with stuff that has... Because most of this was... built like literally 10 years, 11 years ago. Like this was one of the first bases on the server. Which for the time was pretty freaking, what's the word I want to use? Adventurous? That's not the what I want to use. Ambitious, that's the word I want to use. Mojo says, would you kindly make a chicken farm down here? Probably not, but good try with the would you kindly. That was pretty well done, Mojo. I like that. If you guys want to see me play BioShock, you can go and check out youtube.com/skip4j, where I played all of the BioShock games. Extreme Chicken Farm. Kev says, if the server is so old, how do you get the new biomes? You apply the update, and then you go discover a new chunk. Oh, thank you for the support, Squishy. Thank you for the exclamation point support. All right, how bad do I need this to be symmetrical? Like, do I need to put a third one there? Oh, no. Now it's not symmetrical to the... Okay, no. Nope. I'm not going to look too closely at any of that. This is just right out. What... It's like, I would like everything to lean to the right. Nope, no, nope. Wait, what? Was that an optical conclusion? It was, because that's 3 on each side. Wow. It was even. It just really looked off. My clock is fast. Yes, it is. By 8 minutes now. It hasn't been reset in a couple of years. So my clock is fast. You are correct. Zephyronicus, need to catch up on the replaying of Subnautica. I haven't played any of it since I stopped. But go ahead. Generic says no flag, no Minecraft base. What do you... What? What? I do generally put banners on my buildings. I have a purple and black dragon banner that I generally put on my buildings. All right, let's get up higher. So high. Using the cursed frog lights. That's not what I wanted. Go up there. Oh, hello. do, 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 do. He looked too deep. Oh no. Did I dig too deep and too greedily? I want to leave that frame, that art frame up there. I have no idea how the building is going to end up being constructed or divided up into floors, but I want to leave that up there exactly where it sits right now. This is a very... What the hell? What? Oh, it's the freaking... Okay. What junk rocks do I... You know what? We're going to use for junk blocks. We're going to use frog lights. If anyone ever digs that up again, they're going to be really confused. And that suits me just fine. In the center. Alright, and then we have 4 more up top that we need to do. And that should be all of the lights. Yup. It definitely has changed the ambiance of the place. It definitely looks more like an underwater base at this point. Let's head outside and do the top ones. Nope, nope, Skippy, that was not the plan. Oh my god, oh, that's part of the hallways. I'll get to that eventually. That's weird. I'm getting the slowdown for mining. Excuse me? There we go. Yeah, that was coming in here for a while. I'm not surprised it took that. Only 2. Where did the other 2 go? Did they float up? Son of a crap. Glowstone is still a little bit difficult to... There it is. To acquire. So... Alright. Sacrilege. Oh no, Mosier, why? Why do you do these things, Mosier? Alright, let's go unload our stuff. And then we have to go and get glowy squid juice. And yes, I know how that sounds. Oh, I've still got 4 glowy squid juice. Perfect. Let's put the acacia back. And the oak back. And light. More jack-o'-lanterns. And nether items. Alright. Let's go glow juice it up. Moshe says, why do you do these things? I just clip your atrocities. How dare you say something so true? Splork. Splork. There we go. Also, it's rude to call them atrocities. They're not atrocities. They're fun adventures. All right. Where are we at for time? We got plenty of time. Holy cow. All right. Which means I actually have to decide what I want to do with the floor and the multi-level multi-level marketing. No, the multi-level slowly running out of time. Yeah, but I've got an hour left, Mosier. What are you saying? Mosier. Like, I don't intend on, like, decorating it or anything, but this level would be a pretty cool, like, museum sort of place. With, like, stands and stuff for, like, plinths for things like Ender Dragon Head or apple or, like, golden apples or golden carrots or whatever. But I don't know how I would pull that off exactly. Moshe says, or, hear me out, chicken farm. Thanks, Mosier. Thanks, Mosier. I don't know. I feel like this sort of drained a lot of the creativity. Not drained the creativity, but like this was like, this is so good. I'm not going to be able to do it again. I did bring... What have I got left of what I brought? I've got more Blackstone. I know that. I got Blackstone. I have some polished Blackstone bricks. We've still got some prismarine bricks. Moses says, could you stash villagers down here? I could, but I don't know if I could. I don't know how I'd get them down here. Usually you transport them with rail. So I'm not entirely sure. It would be a pain in the ass, probably. I could probably do it. It's not... No, I don't want that challenge, Mosher. Spruce planks. What's in that? What? What do I have in this one? Just random spruce planks. And the other hoe. Not talking about squishy. I am going to put some spruce in here, though, because they're shockingly without spruce. But they've got nether. Plenty of nether brick. We've got plenty of trash rock, andesite, diorite, and granite. Sandstone, a tiny bit of obsidian, but I could always go get more obsidian if I wanted to. I've got plenty. Got redstone blocks. Flint up the yin-yang, as they say. I think armor and weapons are empty. Yeah. Good night. Good night. Wait, who's going? Oh, DJ, good night. All right, I believe I'm out. I'm afraid of smacking myself in the face with my phone. Well, thank you for bringing me to your bed, and have a great night, DJ. Also, a cat is now using me as a bed and purring, and is lulling me to sleep. Yeah, no one can resist that. No one can resist that. Don't even try to resist that. kind of want to work. I kind of want to skip this room and move on to another hallway. All right. You know what? That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to move on to a hallway. I don't know if I want to get rid of the door. I might want to get rid of the doors eventually. Probably not right away, but I think I will get rid of the doors eventually. Let's get polished andesite for the next hallway. Gonna need more. Here we go. Generic says, all things should just go into random boxes as Kegel intended. Hell no. This is not a Kegel zone. Kegel zones are terrifying, and no thank you. Rude. Not the gravel. Do villagers take fall damage? They do. Yes. All mobs in Minecraft take fall damage, as far as I'm aware. All right. And now we do the other side. Oh, I wanted to, hold on. That's what I wanted to do. Motor says, just wondering what it would take to build a submarine suspended in the water with villagers inside. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. That's a pretty cool idea, Mosier. All right, and then we do... And I need 1, 2, 3 stairs. Why is... I also need to go get another light. Down to 2 sea lanterns. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sea mine. Portholes to observe them trapped forever. Mosier, I have some concerns. I have some concerns, Mosier. Perfect. Cool. And then we can do granite here. And stone. And we gotta put the other stuff away, like the diorite. That's gotta go there. Stone. Gravel. Acacia. More acacia. And now we need granite. Oh, this is just glass all the way around, so I just need to do flooring. Okay, that's cool. Let's change this one out. There. So let's get the doors out. And wooden items. Put the doors there. And more gravel. Okay. Yeah, I like that. And this one was original. He had done it this way in the first place, except for the lighting, of course. Like that. Don't know why that's not getting covered. Let's see. Some concerns. Yes, Squishy, only some. Mojo says, I have ideas besides chicken farms, you know. Long, straight, pink thing there with a wide base. Sure is, Mosier. Also, and this isn't growing. Like, certain things just don't want to grow. It's very strange to me. Like, I figure I should probably... Let's see if I make some bone meal. And make them grow. Or it says, given this chat, I can't be the only one who thought it. I don't know, Mosier. I don't know. Squishy says it's Ember Lantern's job to mention Dick, Mosier, not yours. Mosier's a bunch of pervs. Yeah, Mosier, unlike you? Question mark? Alright, so now it's growing. Okay, so that worked. Let's go try it on a tree and see what happens. Oh, those are just fishies. There may not be enough height for these things to grow. but this reduces the tick time that is usually required for that. There we go. We'll see if it happens. Also, I have a feeling there might be a chunk boundary somewhere, like where if I get just far enough away that it's not like actively loaded or something. You're picking up the slack here. Thanks so much, Mosier. You really have. You really have the channel's best interests at heart. You know what? On that note, I'm going to go get more Mio. And I'll be back shortly, guys. Maybe you want to stretch your legs, refill your own beverage, do something else. Or I'll do 5 squats, and then I'll go and get Mio. 5 squats for Mosier. Since Squishy's here, we'll do butt squats for Squishy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 squats for Squishy. I mean for Mosier. I did stretch my legs. Thanks, Mosier. Be right back, everybody. Alright, I have returned. Squishy says, now they're mine. People love enabling me, and I love them for it. Yay! Alright. What do I want to do for this? The main building. Zombies, why are you like this? Why are you like this, zombies? I almost want to take down the conduit and move it inside the dome. There was no sound during the Be Right Bait. Oh no. All right, I thank you for that heads up. I will check on that next time I switch scenes. Thank you. I kind of want to move the. I think a zombie just turned into a drowned by coming out of that cave. Thanks, I'll take the XP. Yeah, I think that's really what I want to do, you guys. Alright, let's, put on the turtle shell. Hopefully Silk Touch will allow me to get the conduit thing back. Let's see what happens. There. Okay, so it's powered down now. Oh, good. I did pick up the conduit. Alright, so it didn't shatter or anything. Ah, the lighting has gone. Now I just need to pick up all of this prismarine brick. $42. That's good. That's a good number. All right, let's go build it inside the base. This is so silly and I love it. All right. So it's not going to be centered. So how do I want to do it if it's not going to be centered? Which quadrant do I want to build it on? Is the question. I'm just gonna pick one and go with it. Is it one more, I think? I think that was it. No, I still have 16 left. Did I need to go? Oh, it needs to be, hold on. Let me check something real quick. All right, and okay, I see what I did wrong. All right. All right. You know, it might also need to be underwater. Like in the water. So let's, I don't know if this is going to work actually now that I think about it. But we're going to keep going. Skippy. Conduit. Will it power on is the question. Let me check. It does need to be in a 3x3x3 volume of water. 26 source blocks, flowing water, or waterlogged blocks. Okay. So, that's easily done, actually. I'm going to go get some glass. Add water inside and... Yes, Space Pickle, we are on the same page. The hell did I put glass? There it is. Three by 3x3 means it's just the internal bit that has to be done like that. Yeah. Oh, I still have to fill in every single block, make source blocks of water. Okay, so I need to leave this open. We do that. Yeah, okay. Let's go get our buckets. This one. I believe I have two. I think tools. Yeah, here we go. Nine ice is handy. It sure is, but also so are 9 source blocks, which I have. So are just water source blocks, which I have plenty of, both outside and I can just go outside. And if I go, yeah, I can just go outside. See, I just see. Like that. And then I go over here. I dump one in this corner. I said I dump one in this corner. Swear to God. That's not what I wanted it. Okay. Now, source blocks. And there we go. One there. One there. glass. And then we put in the conduit. Will it turn on? Did I not put it in the right place? Oh, I know. So if I do this, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, thank goodness. Panic. There it goes. Now it's in the center. And there we did it. Did I really? I'd hope so. I think so. It seems to be animated. Just doing the thing. Let's see if when I go outside in the water, it does. Yes, it does. It is working. I might change the glass out for something else. That's cooler, like iron bars or something. I don't know. I don't necessarily like the glass inside a glass look, but for now, we freaking did it. That's awesome. And now I could sort of build a like a mezzanine around it. You know what would be better here than glass blocks, glass panes. Because they're more transparent, right? That sounds like a pain. Izzy, you're the best. That didn't, yeah, good. That didn't disrupt that. Good, good, good. Oh. No, it's not any better. Well, if I take out that and then put in this. Oh, it's not source anymore? No, it's still doing the thing. Oh, that's because of the glass pane. That's why that's why that's happening. That's why the animation looks like that. But it's not really any better. don't know. It also makes sounds. It sometimes makes a heartbeat. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Huh. Yeah, it's being off center doesn't actually bother me as much as I thought it might. Now I kind of want to move the whole thing up in the air so it's hovering. I might do that, you guys. We might have to move this up in the air. What, 2 blocks? Yep. Yep, I'm doing it. I am abso-freaking-lutely doing it. Hi, Izzy. We're moving this up. You have a gift for my tools, do you? What's that? Is it another shulker box? For my tools, you say? It's not more... No, not more frog lights. Oh, what's that? Netherite ingot. Oh. Oh, and some ominous banners. Thank you, Izzy. Where'd you just run across random netherite ingot? What were you doing? I will upgrade my tools between streams. How about that? Monkey Link Mega was yelling at me to upgrade my tools to netherite as well. So you are not alone in this desire. The shovel. I have a collection of ancient debris. I randomly just go collect it to see if I can. I see. Oh, I can't. It's not just going to let me put... Okay, there we go. I can do that. Really, zombie? Drowned. Alright. Alright, source blocks. Right. There we go. You did... Oh, shit, you did give me sponges. I forgot. I entirely forgot about the sponges. I hear some dolphins out there causing problems. Dolphin's name must be Izzy. Why? Because it's helping? No, no. Alright. You... go there. You... get another one of those. Then... right? It's got, yeah, 3. Oh, wait, no. I built out too far. Make sure that I've got this correct. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. So, 2, 3. Right. Okay. Did you really name it? Of course you named the dolphin. Is the dolphin's name Izzy? Yup. Yep. Perfect. All right, here we go. For this, and then we just do... and then we do this.
Skippy G.
Welcome on in, Zealous, sir. Good to see you. I hope you are doing well. I am moving the conduit. If you have text names on for the map, I think it'll say Izzy. I don't have text names on for the map. Unless I have it here. I do not. You don't either. Okay. Alright, that's all done. And And I can change this as I'd like later. But now, as for now, let's get our water going. All right. Okay. Why is it leaking? I still need another glass thing. Hold on. Where's the... Can I not get over there? I can't get over there anymore. I'm too high up. Whoops. That's... There, now I can't fall in. Oh, I must have missed a glass block. Alright, let's go get another glass block. Or another two. That's the wrong way. 2 glass blocks. One for up top and one for down below. Salister says the best part of that audio clip is that it makes a great greeting. It does. It also makes me jump out of my seat a little bit, which I'm sure you are not counting as a downside. Okay. Thank you, Izzy. I don't think I can get up on this side, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, bye. I need to go over on the other side. Over here. Thanks. There. Thank you for the glow ink, for the glow juice, as it were. Got those from the glow squid at the bottom of the lake. Yeah, they keep spawning. That's where I've been getting all of my glow squid, my glow juice, my glow goop from. No, I do not want more frog lights. I already somehow ended up with more than I started with, so I'm good, thanks. Yeah, let's see what that looks like from the outside. And I know this is still the same height that the original ceiling was, but hear me out. Shut up. Oh, I forgot to put the conduit in it. Yeah, no, that's my fault, Izzy. Hold on. Yeah, that would be why it no worky, yes. Alright, let's do this. Conduit, go in. There it goes. Now the magic has been restored. Izzy says, let me tell you, it's hard to put together a conduit when you have a guardian putting the mining curse on you. I bet. Guardians are no fun. But I do like that the conduit is inside an underwater building, and so the water is encased, and then the water is like it's a enigma wrapped inside a puzzle, wrapped inside a tortilla. And Zaliser says the best part of that audio. Oh no, the getting 2 glass blocks is a great way to need 3 glass blocks. You're not wrong, but thank goodness for Silk Touch. And I do want to do something that changes the. Are you gonna put in this corner glass? What corner? Did you take one of the glasses out, Izzy? Why did you take that glass out? I gotta go get another glass block. Izzy, come on now, don't lie. Oh, you have my glass blocks. If you didn't take it, how did you get it in your inventory, huh? How did that happen? The answer to that is actually just proximity. It just got sucked up when you were near it. Water washed it into my inventory, sir. That's what they all say. It's not centered, and it can't be centered. But you know what? It still looks real good. And now, because this is all very samey, except for the floor, when I build the mezzanine, when I build the balcony layer around it, it's gotta be different. I will probably do blue glass blocks would look cool. Yeah, they would. Or cyan or both. Yeah, blue and cyan just sort of randomly interspersed. That would look very cool. Uh-oh. Izzy's on a mission. So we've got, like, dark oak. We've got... I got some spruce jungle. No. Dark oak. We've got acacia. And we've got oak. So I took this dark oak. And I took the remainder of the polished blackstone. And we can change this into polished blackstone bricks as well. Let's get rid of the... No, mob drops. Let's get rid of this. And let's put this in here with these. And then... do that. Put the glass away too. And stone. Yeah, some of that. And then some nether brick. He's teleporting all over the place. So blue and light blue. Nice. I don't have any spot in my inventory now because I'm doing the oh, here. Because I'm doing... oh, shit. Can you start? Do you want to start doing that, Izzy? Would you mind? While I work on the here, there's the light blue over here. Then I can work on. Oh, thank you, Izzy. So we skip that one. And then that would have been this one. So this one. I don't know if this looks good or if this looks awful, honestly. So we're just going to go with it and see how it ends up. Let's Nope, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Okay, that's good to know now, though. I think I'm onto something. It's the pattern that's bad. Oh yeah, that's okay. So if I did this too wide, I came in with this. Nope, not that. Like that. Yep, that's it. But I don't want it to be so close, so I need to go. So this needs to be that. And I do also need to figure out stairs going up to it, but we'll get to that. Also, let's make sure that, because this is 2 away. Is that right? Yeah, it's 2 away. So we need to, it's 1, 2, 3 out. So then like, so it would be like, oops, that's the wrong level. 1, 2, 3, and then this. So, like this. That's only one away from this one, though. Oh, because it's not centered. Because it's not centered. Okay. Because it cannot be centered. So... is that right? Yep, that's right. And then we do... I left the corners out. Looks more round, but looks like water floating between the sections. You want corners in. No, actually, I kind of like corners out. Looks beautiful, Izzy. Thank you. How are those not the same height? Thanks, Izzy. Those aren't the same height. Thank you so much. You are truly a helper. That's the wrong place to do this.
Damn it, Izzy, that's not helping.
That's right. That is correct. Thank you, Mosier. All right. So we do 2 of that, and then we do 2. Wood. What about blue glass floor? No. Leave the. We gotta leave the floor. We gotta leave the floor. Cannot fuck with the. Oops. Wait, no. This should be the black stone. Sorry. So then this way we go back to here. Right. Yep. And then we do. And then we go back to the wood. Yeah. And then we go back to the nether brick. Wait. Yeah, 2. Oh, this was 1. Oh my god. One day I will know my own fucking patterns. That day is not today. Oh, I picked up one of your glasses, Izzy. It must have been on the ground. What are you doing? Oh, you're working. Don't stand on that. I gotta make sure I'm doing this right. So, it's literally just a zigzag, right? It's literally just, okay. Up and over. Okay, so then... over, up, over. What? Up over, up, over. Why doesn't that sit right? Up, over, up, over. Which means this would be here. And this way, and then this way. No, there's... How am I... Well, no, I definitely want to go all the way to the walls. To the window, to the wall. I don't want to have a hovering platform as well. Izzy, why'd you leave the game for? Bed. Oh, good night. Good night, Izzy. What time is it? Oh, it's time. Okay, well, that's fair. All right. I clearly got very deep into it. Good night, Izzy. You've been watching on twitch.tv/SkipperJ. Deep Underwater. Thanks, Space Pickle. On Skipper J, where I stream every Tuesday and Thursday around 9 p.m. Eastern and one day on the weekend. 1 week later, those videos go live on YouTube at youtube.com/SkipperJ, where they're grouped into game and ordered chronologically, so you can watch. So you can watch a playthrough from beginning to end, assuming number 1, the game can be finished, and number 2, I actually finished the game. We all stream for skip for script. That's not right. That's not right, Space Pickle. That's like we all scream for ice cream. That's not what's happening here. That's not what's happening here, Space Pickle. If you don't finish it, we can't watch it. You can. You can, even if I don't finish it, you can. If you'd like to support me and you're watching on stream, you can always hit that exclamation point support in chat. Or if you're watching the video later, you can head on over to davidmcrampton.com for stuff and things. All my support goodness can be found there. Remember, everyone, even when Space Pickle is Space Pickling, you're awesome. And you've got this.